I welcome you to the revolutionary session on how to speak English fluently using the US UK methodology. I'm calling this session revolutionary because after this session, your perspective to see the English communication will change completely. Before we start, I would like to introduce myself. I am Arun Shahane and I'm your host for this session. I have more than 15 years of experience in the corporate world. I worked in multinational companies like TCS, Tech Mahindra, Ocwin Financial Corporation, Aviva UK Insurance, etc. A person is not able to speak fluent English means he takes unnecessary pauses while speaking. A person takes unnecessary pauses because he or she is nervous, or he's not certain what to say, or he doesn't know what to speak. So, this act of pausing before saying something, especially if you are nervous or not certain or sure what to say, or don't know what to speak, is called hesitation. So, what do you think? Why people hesitate while speaking English? Let's have your opinion. In LMS, you will see the what are the reasons of hesitation. Click on it. Over here, you will see the survey link. Click on it and share your response about what are the reasons of hesitation and submit. Regarding the reasons of hesitations, we did a survey in metro cities and we found these responses. So the first reason for hesitation is lack of practice. To master any skill, you must need to practice it. And speaking English is a skill. Hence, to master this skill, we must practice it. Second reason for hesitation is lack of vocabulary. What do you think about this reason? Is this the real reason? Let's check. My question to you, do you understand English? I mean, when your teacher teaches you any subject in English, do you understand English? I know you do. Let's take another situation. Do you understand English when your manager speaks with you in English or when you attend interview? Tell me one thing. You are watching me. Are you able to understand what I'm speaking? Obviously, you do. Now, what does this mean? This means you have enough vocabulary. Yes, enough vocabulary to understand English. Most of the people who are graduate know enough words to understand spoken English. Believe me, even a student who has completed high school knows all the common words we use in everyday spoken English. But the irony of the case is that even postgraduate people who have quite enough stock of vocabulary aren't able to speak fluent English. Please note, exceptions are not discussed. Let's say this is a UK kid of age around 4 years. The vocabulary of this small girl is definitely less than this Indian postgraduate. How many English words does an average Indian postgraduate know? We asked these questions to Copilot, which is like a chat GPT, and we got this answer. Generally, Indian postgraduate knows around 20 to 35,000 words. Let's consider this is an exaggerated number, but obviously, an Indian postgraduate must have a vocabulary of around 4 to 5,000 words. And we asked Google how many words this 4-year UK kid understands. And we got this answer 1000 to 1500 words. That's it. This means this UK kid knows fewer words than this Indian postgraduate. But between these two, who does speak fluent English? What do you think? Obviously, this small little girl, right? This implies vocabulary is not the main reason for not speaking fluent English. Next reason is lack of confidence. How many people think this is a real reason? See, this is a superficial reason and not an underlying reason. Let's take an example. In our meeting, there are a few managers. One of them I know, he manages staff of more than 100 people. Obviously, the person who manages more than 100 people must have confidence. So tell me, if I ask him to fly a plane, will he be able to fly it? Of course, no, right? Because to fly a plane, the person needs training and practice along with confidence. Hence, I said confidence is a superficial reason and not an underlying reason to speak fluent English. That is, confidence is not the main reason. Lack of proper guidance. Guidance is required to master any skill, and so is English speaking. And the last reason we are going to say is don't know grammar. Few people say this is one of the reasons, but again, this is not the prime reason because grammar is the least important to learn any spoken language. And the same is true for spoken English. Let me prove this. Guys, tell me one thing. When we were children, did we first learn to speak Hindi language or did we first learn Hindi grammar? Obviously, first we learn to speak Hindi. Take the example of this UK kid. Will his father first teach him grammar and then teach him how to speak English? He won't, right? So when we grew up, did we use the wrong Hindi grammar? Or does this UK kid, when grown up, use the wrong English grammar or make mistakes in grammar? Obviously, he won't, right? So here's the message. The natural language learning process has an inbuilt capability to make you learn, understand, and apply grammar. For that, you are not required to study grammar separately. That's why grammar is least important to speak fluent English. As I told you, in my career, I worked for more than 15 years in multinational companies like TCS, Tech Mahindra, Ocwin Financial Corporation, Aviva UK Insurance. And over there, I had to interact with US UK people day in and day out. I also spent some time in UK London. So, through close interaction with these people, I found the reason why we people are not able to speak fluent English. And I was also able to find out the exact process, methodology these US UK people use so that they speak English fluently. More specifically, I found the 4 reasons for hesitation and so do the solutions. Today, we'll see the first reason for hesitation and its solution. So, are you guys excited to know the first reason for hesitation and its solution? I hope you are. Stay tuned. Before we proceed, I would like to make you a request. The next 20 minutes are very important, so please declutter your mind and avoid all sort of distractions. I also request you to put your mobile on silent mode, and I hope you have already done it.